Try putting this gold into this other butterfly here. I'll have to see about what else I can put this gold into because I got a lot extra. All right, stop at the bunny. Don't go further. Getting overzealous here. Wipe away from the bunny. Away from the bunny. Back to the butterfly. Away from the bunny. Yeah, wipe off into here. Wish I had a black pot right now to be able to store this for later. Now it's going into those bunnies. Well, I guess I'm gonna have some gold bunnies. There we go. Just go across everything, I guess. Ooh, that's kind of pretty, I guess. And the rest of the flowers. Get in the rest of everything that's not got something in the grooves. Get into the grooves. You'll get a final top coat of clear. Maybe. We'll see. Might not need it. It's got this as a top coat, kind of, sort of. Any spots that don't have anything yet, go fill in. covering over the red that I already had, I guess. Oh well. I think it looks prettier with gold. Still have some blue there. Give you some gold shimmer. Not drip down the nose. Go down in there, but not drip down. Thank you. Oh yeah, a little too thick there. Come on off some. I think that was a little paper on there. Probably baby what that got in there. Some thicky stuff. Let's get you off. Yeah, we're gonna do something about that. That is just, I guess I'm just gonna have to do this because I don't like the lines. It's just gonna have to be choppy. Because I don't want lines on here. Your trash, go down in there. Before I take the last glove off, is there any final details? Trying to get extra off of the bunny. Guess it's not going to be that much of a white bunny either, with the white and then that goldish on there. And now we have some gold kind of sort of in there, and somehow I scratched the brown there. Alrighty, last is just to UV it. Let's view out the way. Tear a spot of U. Clean some of you up before my machine gets caught in you. You little bunnies. Might try and figure out a way to put them onto here. We'll see. Or attach it onto here to have some like 3D bunnies. Maybe to hide the scratch. I know I shouldn't be doing this right now, but come on. Have some UV out around to keep that put. Okay, you stay off. Dang it. Butterfingers. Keep the wires off. Get the cups standing upright, out of the way. Actually, I'm just going to trash those cups for now. I'll get some more later. Here, use that to keep that out of the way. Move that over there. Just in case anything got on here. I'll double check that in a bit. Figure where I want to place the other little bunny. popped a little out of place when it hit the floor, didn't it? Come on, push back into spot. Pause. You'd think polyurethane and UV stuff is supposed to be fast, right? Not with slow people, not like me, because I am slow. Alrighty, I gotta get some stuff off of this paper towel because I'm gonna need this paper towel to clean up my mess. And I have a mess because this little sticky. I mean, this has gotten sticky. There we go. Helps some. Now let's try and stick this down in here and get some of the stickiness out of the inside as well if I can. Because some certainly have gotten into there as well. Oh, look at that. Not quite as how I envisioned, but it's coming along. Okay. That's a little better. Now, put the lid on here. Good, secure. Done, out of the way. Have some so you squish out and around. Need a little more on you. And clean that off before I close it up. Clean the gloves off with the sanitizer. Should work just like epoxy. And tomorrow, as long as we have a nice sunny day, I can set this outside because it's still a little sticky, even though I have, while you've been paused, run this through from one end to the other twice. So it's had 10 minutes, like this side, 10 minutes, and it's still tacky. So I'm going to set it outside on the porch so it's not 100% in direct sunlight, because even though it's polyurethane, it shouldn't cause any bending or warping, but I don't want to take any chances. I'm just going to have it on my porch so it'll get sunlight, just not 100% direct, but that's what I've done in the past with, UV projects, and it works great for giving it, plenty of time to finish curing. Because I found when I put it in direct sunlight, it goes whoop and curves up and bows. Of course, that was also some of the times I had, was learning, and I, filled up a mold, something kind of like this, fairly deep mold, like a heart mold. Not this one. It was a clear mold, but it was, still a fairly deep mold, like a clear heart mold. That was, a good size deep mold. So that was when I was still learning. Don't do that anymore. And before I had a better light, but still, even with this light, I don't know if it's the J addiction. I don't know if it's this stuff, or maybe I put too much colorant in, which is very possible because I did add a lot. And then it's also on, a colored background, so it's making it hard to get the UV light all the way through. So I'm just kind of sort of just, you know, I've been periodically literally going round and round and round and round, but I'm going to set it outside. I'll leave it right here for the night. Tomorrow I'll put on gloves, and I have a mat outside where, well, I don't leave it outside. I'll bring it outside when needed. I'll set it outside on my table so it doesn't stick to my table. And, which it's an identical mat to this, other than it has a hole in it from when I was sanding, and I, you know, got a little close to with the sander and it put a little hole in it. That's why it became my permanent outside mat, working mat. And I've got a nice new mat here, and I do have a spare one of these. Yeah, I got a spare one of these too. So, where was I going? Yeah, I'll put this outside, let the sun cure it, and if needed, I'll find a big plastic tray that is not used for food, put some water in it, and then hold the light over it and try the Daniel Cooper method. See if that works, in case everything else fails. Usually the sunlight works. If it's, you know, just something on like this. As you can hear, it's still sticky after 10 minutes. But like I said, that could be, you know, and it's a very thin coat. So I don't see how it's too much color, because this is over the blue. So I don't see how it's too much color. Honestly, I don't. Because the spots are around the actual bunny part, which was no of this stuff, the Light Wish. There's no issue with it. It's the one that has the Light Wish to it that's the sticky. So I'm going to leave this, and I don't think I'm going to, you know, like UV this in place. And did I just break that off on there? Great. I'll have to clean that off and try that again, but I'm not going to use that. I'll probably find my Let's Resin, because really? I can't believe that. Next time I'll try, I guess, sanding onto the polyurethane first before trying that, since it didn't want to stick to the poly. And it's a little sticky underneath, so let's make sure I don't have any UV on my scissors. Set you over here, clean up any possible UV here. And I apparently chipped a spot on the glitter ball. It just popped off right there. That's okay. But I'll take a small piece of sandpaper, make sure I clean it up good. Still have a little bit more here of UV. Actually, not sandpaper. I actually have a small sanding tool. And this should rough up the poly good. for the UV to take. But while I'm here, let's take this weird yellow spot from where it was trying to actually adhere the first time. I know this video just gets ever longer and longer. Normally I don't do sanding in the house, but this is just a very, very light one. And it's not by a power sander or anything, so it's not putting it up in the air. Into the trash can. Thank you. Come on, trash can. Right there. Thank you. Okay. And let's try the Let's Resin kit for bonding. Make it fast. A good little UV light. This is supposed to be 5-second curing. Let's see if we can get this. Where do we want it? Right here. Make sure I have the right top coming off. Is that the right one? Is there more of them? Is that the... Making sure that's the smallest one. I can't tell. I think so. All right, sit down in there really good. Okay. Are you on? How are you dead already? Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess it's to the real UV light because that one is dead somehow. I have no idea how, but whatever. Ugh. Use twice, battery's dead. I can keep. You're kidding me. This plastic just does not want to sit to it. Darn it. I guess I shouldn't have taken the yellow piece off. Oh. I'll have to try something else, or I may just have to skip having it on here. Pop off. I don't know. I give it for tonight. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I may just have to skip having a flower on that side. It may just be lopsided on that side. And that'll be the back. Maybe a douse of take the battery out of that thing. Maybe that'll help whatever's going on with that battery. Get a new one later. Because that was literally used twice and now it's dead. Go down in there. Thank you. Flip you upside down. Oh, your bag. I'll put you back in later. Alrighty. You're on good. You're on good. I guess I give up on you unless I can think of something else later. Are you gonna? So I'll be back tomorrow once I have everything finished curing with the UV. And is there anything on the back here that needs curing? Weird. How did it cure on the back? Won't cure on the front, but the back's cured. Isn't that something? Wow. Literally, the back's cured. Never got any light on the back. The front's all sticky, but the back's cured. Other than a few little spots. Definitely didn't come out how I was expecting or wanting. Still kind of cute for a 4-year-old, but Not my best work. Should have taken a little more time. Now that I know that's a butterfly, wondering if I should go back and do this again. Oy. Really should. May have to. May do that. Okay. All right. We'll see y'all later. Bye.